Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy IS Academy. So today in this session we are going to discuss about the terrorist attack which has happened recently that has, and the topic and the issue here is, has Pakistan deployed military assets to bases near Jammu and Kashmir after Pahalgam attack? Kashmir, a paradise on earth, towering pine forest, snow-kissed meadows, laughter of tourists echoing in the hills of Pahalgam, Kashmir, until the silence was broken by the bullets. So here the context, as we all know, that on 22nd April, tourism turned into terror. 26 people slain in cold blood, among them foreigners who had come seeking beauty only to find brutality. But that was just the beginning. In the skies above Pakistan, something unusual was spotted. Ji haan. Now, what was that unusual which was spotted? That is military aircraft shifting bases from Karachi to Rawalpindi, from routine to readiness. So, is Pakistan preparing for a strike or bracing for one? Could this be a replay of Pulwama and Balkot all over again? Or something far more dangerous? So, this is not just about India and Pakistan now. It is about how one attack in a valley can ripple through the global headlines, affect nuclear neighbors, and test the nerves of an entire region. So stay with me as we decode every clue, unravel every motive, and trace every aircraft, because the next move in South Asia's chessboard may already be in play. So curious about this story, which is shaping our relations with Pakistan or destroying the relations in South Asia? So you are in the right place. And if you are passionate about uncovering the global events and understanding their impact, make sure to subscribe to Legacy Eyes Academy channel to stay updated with our latest insights, and like this video if you find it informative. Share it with friends who value staying informed, and comment below with your thoughts because we love hearing from you. So let's explore this complexity together, that what happened. Clear? So let's try to understand what is the context here. So as you can see here, on 22nd April, there was a terrorist attack in Baisaran Valley near Pahalgam, which is in Jammu and Kashmir, India. We have already made one video with respect to the terrorist attack on Jammu and Kashmir. As you can go to our YouTube channel, you will find that video where I have discussed each and every aspect with respect to Kashmir and terrorist attack. So you can go through that video also. Now, in this, 26 people were killed, including 2 foreigners and 2 locals also. So this is one of the important thing that we need to understand. Terrorists actually opened fire on tourists at around 2:30 p.m. that is afternoon, and the attackers were dressed in army styled clothes. अब सवाल ये उठता है, who claimed this responsibility? है ना, किसने इस किसमें इसमें किसका हाथ है? So who claimed this responsibility? A group called as TRF, which we have already discussed in the previous video. That is the Resistance Front. तो अब इनका क्या कहना है? The Resistance Front, they said that they were behind the attack. Now, अब ये TRF क्या है? TRF, as we have discussed, that TRF said that the attack was done by them only, and TRF is known to be a proxy group of Lashkar-e-Taiba, a Pakistan-based terror outfit. Now, TRF said that the attack was a protest against India giving domicile certificates to the non-locals in Jammu and Kashmir region, which they claim it was meant to change the Kashmir's demographic. So this attack should be seen as a protest as claimed by TRF. Clear? Now what is happening in Pakistan right now? तो अब पाकिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है? So let's try to understand. In Pakistan, after this attack, पूरा पाकिस्तान डरा हुआ है. Social media users on Twitter, they said that Pakistan Air Force is moving military aircraft from Karachi and from Karachi Air Base, that is Karachi क्या है, Southern Command है पाकिस्तान का, to the northern base near Lahore and Rawalpindi. अब ये जो नॉर्दर्न एयर बेसेस है लाहौर एंड रावलपिंडी, these northern air bases are close to India's borders. अब कराची से कहा जा रहा है कि जो पाकिस्तान है बेसेस अपने शिफ्ट कर रहा है टू लाहौर एंड रावलपिंडी, एंड these northern air bases are close to India's borders, है ना. नाउ अब रावलपिंडी का अगर मैं बात करूं, now Rawalpindi's Noor Khan base is one of the Pakistan main air base. रावलपिंडी का जो नूर खान बेस है, it is one of the Pakistan main air base that we need to understand. Clear? That is why there are various screenshots. As you can see here, this screenshot is from Flight Radar 24. So screenshots from Flight Radar 24, which is a public flight tracking website, which has showed that Pakistan Air Force 198, a Lockheed C-130E Hercules transport aircraft, उस पे शो किया गया है ना, that is PAF 198. Getting my point? So as you can see here, so PAF 198, a Lockheed है ना, C-130E Hercules transport aircraft, and another is PAF, that is Pakistan Air Force 101, and Embraer Phenom 100 jet, often used for VIP or intelligence operation. इन दोनों एयरक्राफ्ट के मूवमेंट्स पाए गए हैं. नाउ दीज, अब ये चीजें हमें कहां से पता चल रही हैं? सोशल मीडिया से. दीज आर अनवेरिफाइड सोशल मीडिया क्लेम्स, क्योंकि ऐसे समय पर हमें बहुत सारे जो झूठ चल रहे होते हैं सोशल मीडिया पे, उनसे भी बच के रहना है. सो दीज आर अनवेरिफाइड सोशल मीडिया क्लेम्स. देयर इज नो ऑफिशियल कंफर्मेशन फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान एयरफोर्स और इंडियन गवर्नमेंट, बट देयर इज हाई अलर्ट एट द बॉर्डर. बॉर्डर पर पूरी तरीके से हाई अलर्ट हो चुका है, दैट इज LOC, इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर. Pakistan has reportedly declared a high alert along the LOC, according to Indian intelligence sources. And this is out of fear of a retaliatory strike from India. पाकिस्तान को डर है कि कहीं इंडिया पहले की तरह स्ट्राइक ना कर दे, like in 2016 surgical strike after the Uri attack, 2019 Balkot air strike after the Pulwama attack where 40+ soldiers were killed. अब ये पहलगाम अटैक हुआ है, तो अब पूरी तरीके से पाकिस्तान को डर है कि कहीं इंडिया अटैक ना कर दे. ना व्हाट इंडिया शुड डू, है ना. अब ऐसी सिचुएशन में इंडिया को क्या करना चाहिए? सो आफ्टर अ ब्रूटल टेरर अटैक लाइक पहलगाम वेयर 26 इनोसेंट लाइव्स इंक्लूडिंग द टूरिस्ट फॉरेनर्स who lost their lives, and with possible military movements across the border, India should take important steps. Like, अब इंडिया को ऐसी सिचुएशन में कौन कौन से स्टेप्स लिए जा सकते हैं? फर्स्ट थिंग इज स्ट्रैटेजिक मिलिट्री प्रिपेयर्डनेस. नाउ हाउ स्ट्रैटेजिक मिलिट्री प्रिपेयर्डनेस? साइलेंट बट रेडी. Getting my point? India should raise military preparedness along the LOC and key air bases, but avoid loud war rhetoric. Deeply surveillance drones, radars, intelligence teams should be there to monitor Pakistan airspace and movement. Then mobilize the quick response teams in Jammu and Kashmir to prevent any repeat attack. Then increase the civilian protection in tourist area, religious site, public gatherings, etc. So be visibly ready for the retaliation, but not the first to escalate. Why? Because if India to be the first escalate, then this is going to create the deterrence without escalation and a strong signal that India is alert but not reckless. Second is what India can do: covert action. India can do covert action. Now, covert action should be precision, not provocation. Indian response does not always have to be overt. It can use intelligence agencies to track, disrupt, dismantle terror logistic inside the POK and beyond. Target handlers and financiers of the resistance force and Lashkar-e-Taiba with surgical strikes or cyber operation like Israel does. Now why? See, covert operation जो होते हैं, covert operation keep plausible deniability while delivering the painful consequence to terror networks. That is why. Apart from this, global diplomacy. अब इस चीज को समझिए. Turn sympathy into pressure. Global diplomacy. Sympathy को pressure में create करना है. India should internationalize this attack. Clear? Brief UN, United States, European Union, Gulf, ASEAN partners about this attack, emphasizing that foreign tourists were killed. Ask for global condemnation of TRF and Lashkar-e-Taiba as transnational terror groups. Push for financial blacklisting of Pakistan-based groups as well as intelligence on cross-border networks. Why? Because every attack that affects global citizen is a global issue. And this shifts pressure on Pakistan from just India to international actors. Then internal security overall. Now, prevent, don't just react. Upgrade Jammu and Kashmir intelligence networks. Real-time human intelligence should be there. Tech-based surveillance. Audit and strengthen the tourism security protocols, especially in high traffic scenic spot. Empower local police and paramilitary forces with training, technology and tactical tools. Why? Because long-term peace in Kashmir cannot be imported or imposed. It needs resilient local institutions and preemptive security thinking. Apart from this, calibrated messaging. Strong but responsible. Indian leadership should speak with clarity and empathy for the victims, with firm resolve to pursue justice and without knee-jerk threats or the warmongering that fuels fear or market panic. Now why? Try to understand. India wins not just by muscle but by moral high ground, which is a democracy that defends its people without turning into what it's fight. So this is what India should do. So India should stay calm, prepare hard, strike precisely and speak globally and protect locally. This is how India can honor the 26 lost souls, not just with rage but with resolve. This is important for Indian diplomacy. Then अब इसी के बाद पाकिस्तान में पूरी तरीके से अलर्ट कर दिया गया है. क्यों अलर्ट कर दिया गया है आइए देखते हैं. Now try to understand. So after this incident, alert in Pakistan. In response to Indian statement, Pakistan PMO has summoned a special NSC meeting on 24th April 2025. अब इस मीटिंग में क्या डिसीजंस लिए जाएंगे? जैसे कि हम सभी को पता है इंडिया ने इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी को सस्पेंड कर दिया है. So likely the decisions which will be taken like taking IVC. Now अब पाकिस्तान क्या कर सकता है? पाकिस्तान में take this Indus Water Treaty suspension issue matter to the United Nations. Then emergency storage of food grains and fuel in Punjab by forcefully migrating stocks of Baluchistan, Sindh, है ना, Gilgit Baltistan, POK region. Apart from this, estimation of ammunition stocks at 1 corps, 4 corps, 2 corps, है ना, and 31 corps. Then reallocation of headquarters. Now relocation of headquarters like 9BE Himad, and apart from this HQ16FE Lomad, all these things to India Pakistan international borders. अब इन सभी को रीएलोकेट करेगा पाकिस्तान इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर्स के पास, है ना, एंड मुजफ्फराबाद. व्हाई? सो दैट पाकिस्तान कैन आल्सो गिव कवर टू सीपेक बिहाइंड China Pakistan Economic Corridor. Then relocation of 28 Squadron Phoenix JF-17 from Quetta to Bhavalpur और सरगोधा. समझ में आ रहा है? So possible actions of पाकिस्तान के ये हो सकते हैं. This much is clear to all of you. So basically when we see these things, तो अब पाकिस्तान पूरी तरीके से क्या कर रहा है, तैयारी कर रहा है कि कहीं इंडिया कोई सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक जैसा अटैक ना कर दे, है ना. तो पाकिस्तान पूरी तरीके से अब अलर्ट हो रहा है ना. तो ओवरऑल हमें इसमें क्या समझ में आ रहा है, द माउंटेन विस्पर्स ऑफ वॉर, दैट इज पहलगाम वीप्स, द मिडोज आर स्टेन्ड, फैमिली शैटर्ड, अ ट्रेजेडी नॉट जस्ट फॉर कश्मीर बट फॉर ह्यूमैनिटी. The resistance front claimed the bloodshed, that is TRF, and the world took notice. Pakistan scrambled jets, intelligence reports, whispers of high alert, but no one speaks of accountability. So we are at a critical movement, a point where one wrong step could ignite another round of hostilities. So just like Balkot or Uri or worse. So a moment that feels early like the calm before Balkot or Uri or worse. So this is not just a border crisis. It is a question of global security, of international justice, of how democracy should respond of terror in the age of drone maps and misinformation. I want to hear from you. Should India strike back? Is diplomacy still an option? Or are we headed towards another dangerous flashpoint between the two nuclear powers? So like, comment, share. Let this conversation echo louder than the gunfire in Pahalgam. Let the truth travel faster than the fear, and let the world know peace is not passive. It is a choice, and it starts with awareness. For the 26 souls lost, let this not be forgotten. Let this be the moment we all woke up. Thank you so much.